So this is not the first time I'm going to send you folks here to the Rossman Chance website. Beth Chance taught, maybe she still teaches down at Dartmouth, and they wrote a textbook together that I really like. It just doesn't work really well online. I mean, that's where I first came across it. This, I mean, if you don't want to use a spreadsheet, this is a very useful site. And what we're looking for, what I'm trying to do is find like summary statistics for a small data set. Now, you should be able to do this small data sets by hand, but for this is a good way to check. So what I'm going to do, this is set data. I'm going to uncheck all this. I'm going to clear, and I'm just going to type in. I mean, I could put the data in. I actually started putting it in order. Somebody made a discussion forum post. So I already put these things in order. You don't have to put them in order. Here, give me a second to type in these numbers. You see it? So you see what I'm doing is I'm typing the data. You can paste it in too if you have it. If it's pasteable, you know, it's got to be in a single column. No, that's not necessarily true either, but it works better if you put it all in a single column. Let's see, in 1.01, I put them in order to find the median. Let's make sure I get those numbers in right. Data entry is not my strong point. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I don't want to guess the mean. I want the real mean. I want to guess the median. I really want the real median. Same thing with the standard deviation. Then the IQR. And then let's use data. And you see what we have here is it gave us the mean. It gave us the standard deviation. It gave us the median. Now, if I needed the variance, we got to square that number, right? So it's not showing me how to do it. It's just giving me the answer. Remember, the variance is, if you think about the sample variance, that's all we're going to deal with in this course. I mean, there is a formula to get a population variance. We don't worry about that. When do we ever have the data for a population? You do each number minus the mean divided by the, then you square each of those differences. And we add up all those square differences. Then we divide by one less than the number of numbers we have. Then we take the square root. So that's how you get the standard deviation. That's what they did to get this number. Now, if we're looking for the variance is just this part without being square rooted. Okay, variance is a useful number. We aren't going to look at it much here. Stats 2, if you have to do a stats 2 course somewhere, you'll start doing more with variances. Okay. And so that's what this is. And actually, this is a nice desert box plot here. You know, I mean, there are nicer box plots, but for something quick, and it gives you this information. You add a box plot, see how it does that. A small data set doesn't really help us really much. It's funny, that box plot looks fairly symmetric, I guess, with such a few data sets. I know that double 1.2 is really throws things off, I think. Not so much here. All right, so hopefully maybe this is another site that'll help you out.